First of all, good luck for tomorrow's game. You know Valverde very well. Do you think that tomorrow you will face things that you already know, or do you think that the team of Bilbao and the players of Bilbao can create surprises for you?
I don't think Bilbao is a team of surprises. I think Bilbao is a team that does very well what they do. They have stability. The coach is with them already for a few years. The players are basically the same. They know very well what they want to do. Their way of defending is very clear. Their way of being organized, building up, attacking depth, the individualities, everything is very clear. I told my players that they are not complex. There is no complexity in analyzing them. Then it's complex to play against them because they are good and they do very well what they do. So I don't think surprises. I know that it's going to be very difficult, but I don't think surprises.
Ask two questions. First one is that now in Super League the point difference is 6 points. So which one will be your priority, Europa League or Super League? And second question is the statements that Guardiola made. What would you like to say about this? Because he said that you want them to relegate because of to be punished because of what they did. So what would you like to say about this?
The priority is always the next competition. So the next match is Europa League. Europa League is a priority. When Europa League ends the game against Bilbao, then the priority becomes the league. The difference is 6 points, as you said. A couple of weeks ago, the distance was 5 points, then was 3 points, now is 6 points. The league is long. I trust our work. I trust what we are doing. I trust we are going to fight for the title. I trust that we can win the title. And nothing is going to change my way of thinking about it. In relation to Pep, let me say something, which is we worked together for 3 years. I was an assistant and he was a player. I like him a lot and he knows that. He likes me and I know that. There are no problems in between us. One thing are words and another thing is deep feelings. It's not true that I want Man City to be relegated. It's true that I like justice, and many times small clubs are punished by €5, are punished by €10 that went over the budgets and the rules for financial fair play, for example. I suffered in Roma 3 years with great limitations about it. I don't think it's fair that the big sharks, when I say sharks, I say financial sharks, they always find a way to escape the rules. I'm just a football man, a man that loves football. More than being a professional football man, I am football, very passionate people, like maybe you too. I just like justice in football. But apart of that, no bad feelings.
Atletico Bilbao is a very physical team. They attack very fast. So what kind of strategy will you adopt tomorrow? And in which aspects do you wish to have superiority against them?
Well, I don't want to speak about what we are going to try to do. I'm not going to tell you that, because to tell you that is the same of I let you watch the training session. For some reason, I didn't want you to be in the training session because we did our tactical work, and it's something that I don't want you to know. What I know is that you analyze them well. You know them well. It's true that they are physical. It's true that the two brothers playing on the wings are very fast very creative, very direct, very dangerous. It's true that not just a striker, but also the players playing from behind, they are very aggressive, arriving in the box. They are good attacking depth. We can speak about their qualities, but I think you know them well because you expressed well your analysis to them. But the way we want to try to do it, no. I'm not going to speak. What I'm going to say is that it's quite obvious. The team that we are going to start is, I think, is very obvious because our options are very reduced options. So it's quite obvious. Ivan Šaljar is here today, but tomorrow he will be on the bench. I think he needs a little bit more time to be ready to play. But we had limited options in Prague, and the team was united. The team fought together against a very good team. Of course, not as good as Bilbao, but against a very good team, we got a result. So I think tomorrow we are going to be able to get a result.
How is the mental state of the team after Beşiktaş lost? Do you think that, because tomorrow's opponent is also a difficult opponent, so do you think that the team is ready for tomorrow's game mentally?
As I was saying, tomorrow we have our limitations. Fred is suspended. Some of the boys, they are not in the list. Some guys, they come from injury, like Šaljar, Irfan Kaveci, Cengiz Under. So we don't have many options, but we have a team, we have a unity, we have the desire, and of course it's a difficult match for us, but I am sure that it's going to be a difficult match for Atletico Bilbao too. So anything is possible, and when I say anything is possible, I want to believe that it's more possible that we win than that we don't win. In football, if anybody has doubts that anything can happen, just go to the match against Beşiktaş. We play the same match 10 times, we win 8, we draw 1, and we lose that 1. Because in football can happen that the best team, the team that creates more, the team that had the biggest chances, the team that didn't have any problem in the game, can happen that that team loses. That's a beautiful thing in football, but it's a beautiful thing when you are not the best team, but you win. So for Beşiktaş was a wonderful night. For us, no. But the reality is that to say affect negatively the confidence, the mood, I would say no. Because we played well. Because we were the best team. Because we deserved to win. So I didn't affect my happiness, yes. Affect our happiness, yes. But doesn't affect our confidence. Doesn't affect our confidence. We played enough to win, and I would say, without trying to be magician or predict things that didn't happen, if we scored 1 goal, we win that match easily. So happen, and in football you have to stand up, especially us, because one thing is to be a professional and have a match 2 or 3 days later. We have to stand up very, very quick. I left the match, I slept in Samandria. I watched the game again, then I was not sleeping, I watched Atletico Bilbao. Then the next morning the players were arriving, and then we were starting training and preparing the match. And in football you have no time to cry. And when we had, I don't know, before the match against Beşiktaş, we had 5 or 6 victories in a row, I was saying, hey, calm down, balance, feet on the ground. It's the same way I say when you have a a bad result, calm down, control your emotions, because we will smile again, hopefully soon.
Europa League, do you think match by match, or did you already start to make calculations in terms of points, or you just think match by match?
No, in this moment we look to the points, we look to data, we look to predictions. We feel that 3 points are enough to qualify. I think 11 points is enough to qualify. We have 3 matches to do it, but if we do it soon, then we can think more than just qualify. Then we can think about trying to avoid the extra matches on the playoff. But I think 11 points are enough. If you ask me, are we going to try to win it tomorrow? Yes. But if you ask me if adding point after point after point will end well, I also say yes. But we are going to try to qualify as soon as we can.
Teşekkür ediyoruz. Thank you, coach. We will continue with Çağla.
Let's go, Shana.